He's almost got caught with too many men on the ice right at the bench. And the guy's not sure who's going on, who's coming off.
Now it's held by Giroux, walking in around a check. He shoots, he scores! It looked as if he was going to lose control of the puck, but still somehow able to maintain control. And Alexandre Giroux with goals in back-to-back games.
I know he has a long reach, and he had John Salvatore in good position. The forward had him defensively, but when he lost the puck, I think Salvatore lost sight of where it went, and continuing on and stepping into it and just shoveling it to the net was Giroux. A fortunate bounce, an open lane, plenty of room, and a little stutter step to the middle of the ice. Definitely the loss of the puck, and Salvatore looked down, lost it in his feet, and Giroux was able to pick it up, and Aebischer was still to the left of the net.
Martin's open, instead goes up the middle, and now it's dropped to Martins. Looks for Crab in the corner. Threw it in behind. Giroux with a shot. He scores! How did that go in? David Aebischer surprised by a quick release from the goal line. Giroux with a pair.
Yeah, that's a huge fluke. And maybe a little rust showing on David Aebischer, Pat. Not quite getting over to the post and not solidifying himself up against the post, taking away the gaps. Joey Crab, nice little drop pass. You know, that's a good play by Stevie Martins. He didn't have an option that he wanted to the middle of the ice, so he just threw it deep to keep the play alive. And it picked up off the boards. Giroux just stepped out. Poor angle, but between the legs. And before, when you were talking about David Aebischer coming down for some time, one of the things I thought about was Curtis McElhinney, who was with the Calgary Flames, Pat, was a terrific goaltender last year in Omaha. And he got sent down for the same purpose and got lit up the other night in Milwaukee in his first game in quite some time. The end score was 8-1. He surrendered 5 or 6 in about 25 minutes and was pulled. So that was his comeback and trying to get into shape. And I was thinking maybe the Wolves are hoping for the same thing and wonder if they'll eat that banana.
The Wolves on their third power play. You can email us throughout the broadcast tonight, Pat and Billy at Comcast.net. Just send your comments or questions, your name and hometown, and Billy's the answer man. On the power play, Kwiatkowski unloads, he scores! That might have been a redirect. It appeared to change direction right out in front of the net. Schultz was lurking, and the Wolves with 2 power play goals have a 3-0 lead.
I absolutely agree. It looked like it may have been redirected by Joel Perreault, who I believe had Schultz. It did not look like Schultz was celebrating like he was the one that redirected it. Kwiatkowski has a very hard shot. Yeah, it's no doubt Perreault well out. He's only about 10 feet from Kwiatkowski, and what a change the angle. It's a low shot that'll jump straight up and just under the bar. Although Schultz, he might have got a second piece of that. It might have been a double. One there, I think. Yeah. Not sure Schultz touched it, but that's a great angle to see the difference in what a goalie faces.
Do they play much differently in terms of a system in Atlanta? I mean, when you step on the ice, are you being asked to do things much differently than the way you were asked to do them here?
Well, I think we definitely have the scores in Kovalchuk and Hasa and Kozlov. We definitely have a lot of those guys, but again, I think I've been asked to do a little bit of that and bring some energy to the table.
Well, Fred Brathwaite just made some sparkling stops. Boy, time and time again, and somehow that puck laid loose to his right. He has some support, but it looked like John Salvatore found the puck and somehow got it over the goal line. We'll have a nice look at it. Good setup. Trailer comes in. Plenty of room, plenty of time, and we'll let it go. It does get through, brother. The initial stop, a big rebound, which he also stops, and it squirts underneath him. And yet, Salvatore initially did not get much on his first shot, but still the puck squirted through, and he finally was able to find the net with a second effort. Boris Valabic falls down. I think the puck lays in his skates, but Salvatore, in about his 3rd or 4th attempt, finally scores. Ooh, just over the line. Valabic had his left leg as he fell back into the net.
Well, I think the atmosphere is everyone's trying to be positive and trying to, I guess, look at every day as a new day, start the season over, if you will. But again, it is the winning that I guess makes everybody the atmosphere that much better.
Vandermeer trying to get at LaValle and get him into a fight. Peter Vandermeer, who leads the league in minor penalties and leads the league in major penalties, wants to go at LaValle. Now Yandel took a swing at him from behind. Jordan LaValle has a target on his sweater right here.
Well, they got their two guys, Gratton and Vandermeer, both on the ice. They've been trying to stir it up. And Vandermeer, how could he not have been taken to the penalty box? The linesman had been with him this whole entire time, and he seems to still be able to get a piece of LaValle even at the end. Well, the referee watched everything. This should be interesting. The Wolves should come out of this with a bunch of power plays. They were getting the initial power play. There was a delayed call, so I would think they might get a few more. And if they can do some damage here with a minute 12, at least get one more before they go into the first intermission, I think that would bode well for the rest of the game. Gratton and Vandermeer leave the ice to the dressing room.
Was checked. And Roach working over Crab. Martin's got it back. Kwiatkowski to Martin. Dave Martins with two helpers in the game. Goes down low. Crab's return pass hit the skate of Meyer. Crab for Kwiatkowski. One-timer. Hit the post. Then they score. Stevie Martin's able to get the carom off the goal post. His third point of the game. It's 4-1.
This will be an even strength goal, too. The penalty was up, and Kwiatkowski with another laser beam. Nice setup by Joey Kraft. Beautiful feet, and a one-timer that hits the far post. Aebischer looks back to his right. He's not sure where the puck is. When he looks back to his left, it's behind him, and Martins pounces on it. The initial read by the referee was right. He was waving off the chance it hit the post, but Martins was in perfect position to gather in the loose rebound right around the goal line.
On to Salvatore to Bell. And Helmer goes down low. Murley put it in front. A shot. Oh, Brathwaite was at the other post. And Perreault unable to find the target. Now another shot. Brathwaite! He was down and out of the play, it seemed. And still loved it.
I did not know or think the puck got through on the forecheck. I believe Schultz moving out to the shot from Perreault. It does get through. It's a vacated net. Brathwaite laying down on his belly, throws the arm up, and actually catches the puck. Amazing. And that is not the only chance that they had. There was a pipe with Freddie on one side of the ice. Here we are. Helmer down low. Murley through. The shot goes behind Freddie, hits the post that he is at. It still stays alive. Comes out the pro again. The shot. Oh, my goodness. Martins was the one going down. Freddie, out of nowhere, comes up with a brilliant glove save. Oh, never stopped. Great effort. Is that with a beer or without?
Gonna have a penalty coming up here. Both teams have touched the puck, and the whistle still hasn't gone. I mean, I think it's a Wolves penalty.
Yeah.
They clearly had the puck, and now Vlahovic just got slugged in front of the net. It's Vandermeer. Tries to fire away, and he got in a good left on Vlahovic, who was not ready for this altercation. Vandermeer jumped him, and now Vlahovic trying to get going, but they tumble to the deck.
It's too bad that he lost his balance in the last little swing, but he definitely was surprised. And I think got caught with an early shot that probably stunned him a little. Vandermeer's been looking all game long for something. Boris won't like that. But they will see each other 4 more times after this year. See what happens. Just talking to him. Oh, and the little face wash. So it wasn't as much as a punch, although the right hand came off, and the left did get the top.
There's the one that's going to get in here in a second.
There, one down. All started with a little face wash with the glove. Couple strong guys, no doubt about that.
And the clock winds down, and that will finish it. No, you were hoping Brathwaite would shoot that.
I thought he might turn around and let it go. He's got a 3-goal lead. I would.
Well, Freddie Brathwaite, spectacular, particularly in the final 40 minutes of this game, the middle frame. I mean, he was really great with the 9 saves that he made. The Rampage in the third period had 9 shots. So the last 18 shots they had over 40 minutes, none of them went in. The Rampage finishing with 31.